Have you guys heard of miniature makeup? Now, I've heard of play makeup, kids makeup, even drag makeup, but micro makeup was new for me. Now, this is from a brand called Haute Minute makeup, and they kind of create on-the-go items that are perfectly clutch size ready, and that's perfect because the bags do get smaller by the day. And as a micro bag owner, iconic. So I'm trying a bunch of their stuff today, and I want to see if it actually works because the idea is there, but does it work? Now, the first thing was the concealer. I used it as the base of my eyeshadow, and as you can see, the eyeshadow looked really good, but on the face is where the magic happened. Now, when it blended out, it was so beautiful. The finish was gorgeous. It was very creamy, very opaque, and just left the most beautiful finish. I also liked that it felt lightweight and not cakey, and then blending it out with other products is when you really know a product is going to work. So 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Now, next up is setting my face. So I just went in with a little brightening concealer, and then I'm going to go in with this face powder. Packaging, super cute and iconic, because who wants to pull out a full compact in the middle of the club? Not I. Now, I'm going to zoom you in, and I use the brush from the brand, which is basically a adjustable kabuki brush, which you can make it fluffier or more dense, and I use it as a dense capacity to apply the product. And I don't know if you guys saw, but that powder was so brightening. It eliminated my pores. It set the makeup so beautifully, and I was obsessed. 15 stars out of 10. Highly recommend. Next up is the blush highlight duos. I absolutely love this grapey color, and one tap gave me the most insane color payoff. I had to dust some of the excess off, and even with that, it was so beautiful on the skin. Very pigmented, blended out beautifully. I mean, 10s across the board. I used the powder to blend out the rest of my face, and now I'm going in with highlight, and I have not worn highlight in a super long time, but I love that this shade was very natural, was perfect on me. I like that it didn't have a gray cast. I used it on the brow bone. This honestly could change things for highlighter in my book again. Next up are the micro pencils. I had black and brown, and I used the brown on my brows. They were very creamy. As you can see, it took the littlest amount of effort to do my brows, and I love it. Now next is the mascara, and when I saw the brush, I said, oh, there is promise. So I zoomed you in to see what we're working with, and I'm not gonna lie, on first application, underwhelmed. After a couple of coats, it does get better, but this one, not so hot on. Now, I had a bunch of lip products, 2 lipsticks, and a bunch of glosses, and I had a terracotta shade and a pinky nude, and I just didn't know what to do, because those were 2 of my favorite colors. Now, I lined my lips with some liner, wiped off any base products, because I really wanted to test these lip products and see what they're hitting for. Now, I wish I had got a liner from them for the lips, but I know it probably would have smacked, so no question there. I used the pinky shade, and it was really nice, very creamy, had a good color payoff. It wasn't super opaque, but it did what it needed to do. Now the glosses though. The glosses really, really smelled edible, very delectable, had a beautiful texture, very glossy, and this was the final look. Now honestly, very impressed with this brand. The performance of this makeup performs like high-end makeup, but it's my miniature, and I actually hated that because I wanted a large size and everything. Now you tell me, would you wear micro makeup?